This next question is there a nonviolent way to evaluate 2020 and set the stage for a better 2021? Perfect question for the perfect time. When we're looking at, um, for example, trying to build a better 2021, one of the things that I like to use is the self-empathy process, which comes from nonviolent communication. With that process, one of the ways that we can engage it is we want to first outline a few highlights, one or two highlights. And we could start first with the things that we appreciated about what happened for us in the past year. What has gone well? Um, to take a moment to stop and to think about what that felt like in those moments, in that situation. When we have a sense of the feelings, then we can take a look at the needs, which is another core piece of nonviolent communication. What needs were met? What was valuable about that situation? Did we learn something about ourselves? In what ways did the situation actually work for you? And also to think about what can you do to create more of that positive situation, those positive feelings, that positive experiences. We want to think also too about what's important about how we showed up or can possibly show up in the future to create more of those types of situations. Similarly, I'd want to think about situations where things didn't go quite so well. So how did it feel to be again in that situation? What feelings came up for you? What were the missed opportunities, or in what ways were the needs, again, not met? We want to step into a place then of imagining those less than ideal situations, imagining what it would be like if our needs were met. What would that have felt like? What would it have looked like? And then to think about what requests can we make of ourselves to support more of what's important to us. So is there a way that we can show up differently, for example, that would have helped that situation, or we can imagine doing in similar situations in the future? Will you make a commitment to name more of what it is that you're needing when you're working with your collaborators? Will you ask for more support or access different types of resources? So by going through the empathy process, it moves us from a kind of a wish list for the new year to a more doable list that's anchored in the reality of our experiences because we're drawing from them directly. And so it allows us to take actions that are kind of right sized with just enough challenge that actually helps to open up possibilities for ourselves. Thanks for the question.